Oh, AP geometry. Okay, so this is bad. This is like I have honestly I've never seen this bad. Um, but um, but I don't blame you. I honestly like I will say most the math problem that you guys have is all because you have a very bad teacher. Otherwise, those basic knowledge it should be really enforced inside your brain. Um, and that's why I kind of like sad about. I'm gonna be the one says I'm sorry as an educator that we did a shitty job for you. Um, but like we have student doesn't know how to find area of triangles. We have student don't know how to find yeah, I mean, dude, you might make fun of it right now, but I'm gonna ask some simple question to start with, and a lot of you guys don't know, right? Okay, so for example, I have the reason why I say this is because I have a student um, that who got a 4 on AP exam last year, a 4 on AP exam. One of the better student in the group in the class. She didn't do well at the very beginning. She's fight all the way through. She got a 4 on AP exam. Super proud of her. But one day she asked me, say, "Hey, Miss Ria, can you help me with SAT?" And she told me, says, or she asked me, it's like, "Oh, how much?" So I asked. There was like a triangle, and there was like one of them is 40-degree, one's 50-degree, and what's another angle? And she's like, she doesn't know because she doesn't know how many degree inside a triangle. Now, hopefully, some people that don't know how many degree in a triangle, you should know it's 180. But she sincerely doesn't know. And I just realized what kind of shitty job that we did as an educator. Even a very, very good student, we're not talking about a bad student who don't give a shit. We are talking about a great student, a wonderful student I have that doesn't know have 180-degree inside a triangle. And some of you guys in this room might not know it too. Okay, might not know it. And that's a very scary sign for me. And now I was going through all the calculus from first, second period, third period, fourth period. I figure out people don't know how to do the simplest stuff, which is what scares me a lot. So I rather spend some time going over it, and then I rather like treat you guys like, oh, you don't know anything, because honestly, some people I need to treat it that way, but that's okay. I think right now I'm trying to fix what is wrong before. Okay, I'm trying to fix what's wrong before. Let's just, for example, you know a triangle has 180 degrees, right? Now I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Half of you guys probably don't know how many degree, total degree inside a pentagon. If you know it, raise your hand. Don't shout it. A pentagon. Only one person. Two. Balin, work on your test. Two people. We are talking about the smartest student in Olympia right here. We are the top 1%, and only two people knows how many degree inside a pentagon. That's very scary sign. That's a very, very, very scary sign. Please tell me more than two people. More people raise your hand. Come on. Only two? Amon, McKenna, Bennett. And one of them probably gonna get it wrong. Maybe. Okay, Jenny, you're gonna take a guess. Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess? Caden? 420. 420? That's weed, Dave. That's for weed. No, you're thinking about the wrong thing, Caden. Not 420. 300 is bad. 600? 600? Okay. The answer is 540. So, shh. And that's a very scary sign for me because if you're in AP Calculus, that question should be able to answer throughout 90% of students. Right now, I only have 2 people got it right. And rest of you guys don't know anything, that's what was very, very scary. Okay? But how do you figure out is 540? So we have a pentagon. You can start with any point. You can split up how many triangles they are. But each triangle has 180. But if you realize a single point cannot touch the point right next to it. Do you see that? This point, not touchable, right? And that becomes a very, very important mathematical thinking. So how many degrees inside an octagon? Octagon. How many total degree inside the octagon? 1,000 what? 720. What else? Anybody else? Gabby, what do you think? How many total angle inside the octagon? Total angle. I mean total degree inside octagon. Alan, what do you think? Yeah, see, you guys were laughing about that student don't know about things. You guys not much better. I don't know, maybe. Caden?
1,080.
Okay. All right. The answer is 1,080. Now here's a question. What if I have a 23 side polygon? How many angle are they? 23 sides.
Oh, wait. My head.
3,240.
No.
3,780.
23 sides.
23 sides. I thought it was 20 sides.
All right, so the key thing is if you realize mathematics has a follow a pattern. Remember I said this point does not count. So how many sides take away those 2 points, right? So if you have 5 sides, take away 2 times 180. That's how many triangle are they. Now, if you have a polygon of anything, it's just m minus 2 times 180. Why? Because m minus 2 is going to tell you how many triangle inside. Think about it. I have 5 sides, I have 3 triangle. If I have octagon, then I have 6 triangle. Why? Because you cannot form a triangle on the dot right next to it. That's why it's m minus 2. So those are basic thinking that you should already understand this. And a lot of you guys actually don't understand the total exterior angle of any polygon is actually what? Pay attention to the question. What is the total exterior angle measurement for any type of polygon? Good job, Rylan. It's 360. You think about it. A triangle, equilateral triangle, right? Right? This exterior angle, right? This exterior angle. The inside angle is 180, but it's the supplement to the inside angle. So it has to be 360. Right? It's same thing of a thing here. All this angle is what? 360. So it doesn't matter how many sides they are. It's always end up to be 360. The exterior angle is always end up Doesn't matter if it's pentagon or octagon, whatever. It's gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't know. Hopefully you help you on SAT, but those are the basic things. That's why I call it AP geometry. None of you guys in AP class knows the answer of this. Which 3 people, that's really bad. But I always say we fail as an educator. I'm calling out to all the geometry teachers anywhere, including the school. This is really bad. Okay. Start with basic shapes. Oh, by the way, what's the relationship between this? Do you see any relationship here? What? 1 and 4 equal to each other? No, they are not. No, that's not what I'm looking for. This is called exterior angle of a triangle. There is a theorem behind this, and you guys should know from geometry. 2 and 4 equal? No, they are not.
1 and 2.
Well, that's a very intuitive one. No, that's what I'm looking for. 4 equal to 1 plus 2. Thank you. Yeah, this is SAT stuff. Like people don't think like they need to know this. Dude, that's like easy 10 points. 4 equal to 1 plus 2. Brendan, who's your geometry teacher?
Miss Beaver. Yeah.
Huh? From which school? Oh.
You named your kid Destiny.
Huh?
You named your
When they
kid
got
Destiny.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So geometry is a really basic thing that you can get grade for. I know Gabby contacted me before the summer starts, says have me tutor SAT. I'm trying to teach you SAT right now. I'm trying to teach you like what is important. Oh, by the way, SAT lessons this afternoon. I'll have a student help me. I still haven't come up with the lesson yet. Where off we go. But this is it. Like a lot of basic thing you need to know. Okay, start with the basic thing. Areas and the volumes. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. Let's just do 2-dimensional shape. 2-dimensional shape. Start with the basic things. Is what's the area of a square? It's not length times height. They have the same side. Length square. Okay, we're gonna call this S. So it'll be x squared. What will be the perimeter here? Ahmed, you don't need to raise your hand. I know you got this. Neil, what's the perimeter here?
S plus S plus S plus S.
Good, 4S. I take that. That's fine. Rectangle. What will be the area here? Brent Bennett.
Length times height.
Length times width. Okay, that's gonna take that too. What will be the perimeter here? Renisha?
2L plus 2W.
2L plus 2W. Okay, that's easy, right? Area of triangle. What's the area of triangle? Actually, you guys are supposed to know 2 different ways, by the way. Actually, it's supposed to be 3 different ways. Area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Now, if you're the student at this age at a calculus, you should know how to figure out the answer. You should know how to find out area of a triangle if I have SAS. Let's just say if I have 6 here, I have 10 here, and I have 30 degrees here. You can find out the area of the triangle using a special formula like you learn in pre-calc is 1/2 AB sine C. But anyway, don't need to worry about that. Or you can actually find an area using Heron's formula. Heron's formula is square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. That's if you know 3 sides. So if you're an advanced student, you're supposed to know 3 different ways to find area triangles. If you know one way, doesn't mean it's like you're all that. If you know all 3 ways, that's all that. Okay, so 1/2 AB sine C is another one, but we're not gonna worry about that. We can say 1/2 B times H. Now here's a quick question. Very basic questions. Jenny, which triangle is bigger? The red one or the blue one? They are equal. Good job. Does the one look bigger than the other one? A little bit, yeah. But they all have the same base and same height. So if you have same base, same height, they are same triangle. Well, same area at least. Okay, so this is all easy, right? Now, here's what's surprising me, though. I have at least 3 students. Okay, don't shout it. 3 students per classroom doesn't know what's area of a circle. Okay, I'm gonna call those people. I think that they might not know. Neither.
2 pi r. Hold on.
Jesus.
It's not 2 pi r. I know that. I don't know. Oh shoot.
So there's the second one, Neil. Third one. Okay, let me check. What's another one? Misha. Okay, so there's 3, like I say. And probably more than 3. Probably more than 3. 3 is the minimum, by the way. This is a very scary sign. That something you learned at 6th grade and you still don't know. That is a very scary sign. Now, for you guys, if you don't remember, it's a pi r square. Okay, so there's a little kid tell me that. He's like, yeah, like a 9-year-old kid told me, he says, I know what's area of a circle. I'm like, so what is it? She's like, I always remember this sentence. And he's like, what sentence? She's like, pi r squared. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, pi r squared. And she write it down for me. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Pi r squared. Okay, so now the next hard one. Shh. The next one is shh. You cannot say anything. I'm calling you. Let's see how many people know this one. Circumference. Let's start with Benicia.
Is it not 2 pi r for circumference? 2 pi r?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Aspen?
That was 2 pi r.
Okay. Misha? 2 pi r? Yes, 2 pi r. Okay. Those of you guys don't know. Good thing you learn calculus because you can actually take calculus. You can actually take a derivative of this. Do you hear what I say? You can actually take a derivative of pi r squared. Oh wow, only one person get it right now. Only one person is paying attention what I say. Only Jenny is paying attention what I say. Yeah, see, because you guys are too busy on talking. No, you're not listening. Yeah, take a derivative of pi r squared. See what happens. That's the circumference. Yeah, now you're paying attention what I say. Dude, you gotta know this. Please, you gotta know this before you take SAT. You gotta say, Safa Komi, there's a formula sheet. Well, there's no formula sheet for AP Calc. Okay. Now this one, it's kind of hard. What's area parallelogram? What's area parallelogram? That was a really bad parallelogram. Oh, they have a arrow now. I didn't know that. They can draw backwards. Wait, they didn't come out.
You have to draw the arrow within the line.
Is it?
So, like, as you draw the line, draw the arrow.
Oh. Did you remember last year what I did? I take a marker and I draw a straight line. And I was waiting for the line to become straight. I was like, how come the line's not straight? I'm not very smart. All right, so what's the area parallelogram? Dude, nobody know area parallelogram? Kaden?
Oh. Sorry.
What is that?
Huh? Do you know why? Good. All right, so its area is equal to base times height. Now, what a cool thing about iPad is I can always do this, which is pretty cool. And I can say, oh, I'll cut off this area, I drag it to here. Guess what? It's still a rectangle, right? Imagine I cut off that part and I just move to the other side, and still base times height, but the height is gonna be here. Now, shh. There's actually a second way. Second way is I actually look at it this way. It's two triangles. They have the same base, same height. So 2 times 1 half base times height is base times height. That's so bad. So bad. Huh? Trust me. There are people who's gonna fail this class. Even I put a geometry. Oh, if I put a geometry, you're not gonna pass. By the way. Yeah, if I do geometry, you won't even pass. You won't even have a shot. All right, so trapezoid. By the way, this is a specific kind of trapezoid. For those of you guys don't know, there's a right angle in the trapezoid. It's called right trapezoid. Actually, the math education is so bad, they don't even call it trapezoid anymore. They call it quadrilateral. Yeah, so they don't call it trapezoid anymore in the elementary school or in the middle school. They actually call it something else, which is that's not true. It's trapezoid, and they don't teach you the formula of a trapezoid, and that's why a lot of you guys don't know. But what's formula to area of a trapezoid? Base times height times base times height.
You do the rectangle and you do the triangle.
There is a better formula.
Is it based on three halves? I don't know.
All right, say it into the camera. What do you say,
Nothing.
Bennett?
What do you say?
Tyler, what did you do this time?
Bennett says base times height times 3/2. Something 3/2. I swear, this is a AP geometry right here. They should have AP geometry. They might as well.
Yeah.
All right. You do need this for this class
Yeah, I get what
because in calculus there's actually a rule called trapezoid rule. Guess what? You have to figure out the area of a trapezoid. That's why I'm going over it. I'm not crazy. I hear Brendan say, you don't need this in life.
No,
You need it in this life. Not only, not outside 611, okay? All right. Shh. It's an average of base. The average base times height. So average base is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times height. Now, why is that? Think about it. If I have this as 4, this is 6, right? The average base is what? 5. Now, if I draw 5 right here, if I draw a straight line, and if I draw here, if I draw here, if I draw here, right? Are they the same area? Yes. Put it right here. They are the same area. So it's the average of 2 base times the height. There's a trapezoid rule. You have to know trapezoid. Except the trapezoid rule with trapezoid is like this. The trapezoid orientation is this way. It's the vertical trapezoid. It's in this orientation. Except you have to do 10 of them. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That you have to do that later. And you're gonna be like, oh, I don't need this. But you know what? Trapezoid formula is not an AP calculus formula sheet. Oh. BC need no more. All right. So we know all the 2-dimensional shapes. Now, of course, there are rhombus, there are kite, there are polygon areas, but we're not gonna go over polygon. For those of you guys don't know, the polygon area is actually have a word called apothem. I don't know if you know this word apothem, but you might not know. All right, 3-dimensional shapes. How to spell 3-dimensional? 3 D-I-M-E-N-S-I-O-N-A-L. 3-dimensional. All right, 3-dimensional, guys. It starts with a cube. Will be volume of a cube. Will be volume of a cube. So this is a cube. I don't draw a perfect cube, but what is the volume of a cube? Neither. What's the volume of a cube? Except they all have the same length in here. Yep, s to the third. Okay, no, I'm not done with you yet. Surface area.
Maybe side times sides.
Okay, good. You're doing good. You didn't know, but you logic it out. That's fine. Rectangular prism.
Oh.
Yeah, looks weird.
Rectangular prism. What will be the volume here? What was the volume here? Length times width times height. Okay, good. What will be the surface area? What will be the surface area?
Parentheses four times and then the other one 2 times. Or something. Never mind.
No. Aspen?
2 times length times width plus 2 times height times width plus 2 height times length.
Yep. Good job. 2LW plus 2LH plus 2 HW. Because there are 2 times here. And there's 2 times here. And there's 2 times here. Does that make sense? All right. So what's next shape? What do you think next shape should be?
That is something. Drawing stuff there. Oh.
Okay.
It's a basketball hoop. Oh.
It's a trash can. No. That's where you belong. I'm just kidding. I like the roast people. So what is the volume of this one? Pi r squared. Good. That's the base. Imagine you have a quarter, right? You find the area of a quarter, and then you stack up 10 high, and that's going to become a cylinder. So that's times h, right? So here's the hard part. What's the surface area on this one? Shh. I'm gonna ask some people that they need to know. Gabby.
Okay, is it circumference times height plus 2 pi r squared?
Yeah. 2 pi r squared is the top and bottom. So pi r squared, right? Plus, this is a sheet of paper you roll in a circle in a cylinder. So this is 2 pi r, and this is h. So it'll be 2 pi r h. Got it? Okay. Cone. What is the volume of cone? I don't need a surface area of this one. Does anybody know? Misha, do you know? She's like, no. She jump up, says no. Venetia, do you know?
I know how you would start it would be pi r squared to get the base of it. I just don't know how you would the rest of it.
Wait. That's my guess. My guess is R. What is active? It's like a triangle moving in circles.
Pay attention, Bennett.
My bad. I knew it.
So what's the volume of cone? Remember this video. Okay. Now it actually, interestingly, it actually worked with pyramid as well. Same height. It worked with same pyramid. It actually does the same relationship. It's always 1/3. Triangle prism versus a triangle pyramid, triangular pyramid. They are exactly the same way. And so it's actually 1/3 as well. But so this is actually pretty interesting. Is, you know, this relationship is always the same way. So understand the relationship is very important. So also another way I kind of visualize is like this. If this is 1/3, this is 1/3, this is 1/3. That's another way I see it. Okay, so that's volume of. Okay, sphere. What is the volume here and what is surface area here? So, okay, I need you to finish this. What's the volume of this one? Anybody know the volume of this one? Connor, do you know? Okay, you're my favorite Korean so far. Okay, surface area. I already teach you. What be surface area? No. I already teach you where to find surface area.
8 pi r.
No. Yes, Fiona? No.
8 over 3 pi r.
Huh?
8 over 3 pi r.
No. Eli, what'd you say? I already teach you. Why you guys don't know? All this circular has same relationship. Finally, Panisha's thinking of something. Take it to YouTube tonight. What you get?
That was a 2. That's why I got it wrong. We got it right.
It's 4 pi r. Oh. I'm paying for it every day, more and more.
AP geometry.